What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to all of my Facebook peeps. What's going on? How is everyone today? My name is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com, and I live down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I teach entrepreneurs and network marketers how to generate more leads for their business and sponsor more reps. So coming to another end of the week with another live episode of Mind Yo Business. Mind Yo Business. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time hopping on, drop me a comment below. Let me know, hey, my name is so-and-so. I live in Texas, or wherever you're coming from. Love to give you a quick shout out and know who is on. And let's see here. So what I wanted to talk to you about tonight in tonight's live episode of Mind Yo Business is some questions. 3 pre-closing questions that you can start asking your prospects to help you sponsor more people. You know, a lot of people, when I'm coaching a lot of people who are in the network marketing or home business industry, one of the main things, there's a couple things that they struggle with. Number one is generating leads to talk to about their business. Number 2 is how to close the prospects once they've shown them the opportunity. Like, okay, great, my prospect likes it, now how do I get them to sign up, right? That's probably the 2 biggest things, generating leads and closing prospects into your business. So what I want to do tonight is, let me see, sorry, somebody's messaging me. What I'm going to share with you tonight are some pre-closing questions. There's just 3 of them. 3 pre-closing questions that are going to give you the ammo to close your prospects. Because understand this, okay? Closing is not all about you being a salesman or saleswoman, salesperson, however you want to say it, right? It's not about you being the best salesperson. What closing really is asking questions to get answers that you can use for ammunition later, okay? So I'll give you an example, and I'll share what these 3 questions are. But the example, you know, might be if you're talking to a prospect and you ask them, you know, why they're looking to make money, or, you know, why they're checking out a home business, why they're, you know, willing to sit down with you, and they tell you, you know, well, I work a lot, I make good money at my job, but I work a lot and I never get to see my kids. Well, for a rookie closer, they're just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. Well, let me show you what we're doing, right? Now, for somebody that's a good closer and understands the closing process, they make a mental note or even a physical note and say, okay, they're interested in a home business to make more money because they're never home to see their family. They want to spend more time with family. And see, when it gets down to closing the prospect, if they kind of offer any pushback, you can always go back to what they told you, not what you told them, but what they told you about why they wanted to get in business in the first place. It was to spend more time with their family, right? So you can always bring that up and say, you know, Mr. Jones, you know, I understand you want to think about it or whatever, but you told me that the reason that you're looking is to, you know, spend more time with your family, or whatever their reasonings that they gave you. You know, is that still the case? Yes. Okay, well, do you see how this opportunity can help you make enough money so that you can spend more time with your family? Oh, yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get you started right now so that we can help work towards that. All right, that's just a quick little example, but do you understand, like, the main thing in closing is asking the right questions, listening to the answers of those questions, making a mental note so you can use that for ammunition when you're really closing them and saying, okay, let's go ahead and get you started. Now you have something to fall back on if they give any sort of resistance. Ultimately, though, guys, people do what they want to do. So even the best closers aren't going to close everybody. Understand that. They're not going to close every single person. You will never close every single person into your business. But, I mean, this just gives you a leg up so you can possibly close, even if it's 10 or 15% more people. You know, you'll be sponsoring more people into your business, which will ultimately make you more money. All right, so let's talk about the 3 questions here. I've just been sharing a little bit to some of the groups, but let me go ahead and get so hop on so I can see you. And let's talk about the 3 questions, the 3 pre-closing questions I like to call them, okay? And if you have any questions as I'm going, feel free to drop a comment below. All right, so what I typically like to do, I like to start by asking these 3 questions, whether I'm offline or online. I do most of my prospecting online. So these 3 questions are primarily what I use online, okay? But you can use them offline. They work for both. They work for both. All right. Let's see. Is everyone able to hear me okay? Seems to be a little bit of a lag, but that's all right. Let's keep it rocking. So, first question I like to ask when I'm talking to somebody, I may have already built a little rapport, like, hey, I see you live in Chicago. I have family there too. How long have you lived there for? Right? Something, just a general question to get the conversation started. But what I like to do is then I like to ask them, what do you do and how long have you been doing it? Right? It's a leading question that will eventually, right? It's starting the process. It'll eventually lead you to a closing question. But it's real basic, right? What do you do and how long have you been doing it? So they may say, oh, I'm an attorney. I've been doing it for 10 years. Awesome. Okay, great. The next question I ask when they answer it, I'll say, cool, how do you like what you're doing? How do you like being an attorney, right? And especially if they've been an attorney for like 10 years or something, I might be like, how do you like being an attorney? And then I'll even put, you must love what you do since you've been doing it for that long. Now, this is the question that's going to open up the trunk of ammo. Like, what do you want? Do you want a grenade? Do you want an M16? What are we talking here? What do you want? This is going to open up your treasure chest of ammo, right? Because they're going to say things like, it's not all that. I never see my kids. We never get to go on vacation. I make good money, but I just don't have the time, right? That type of a vibe. So now they're giving you ammo as to why they may be looking, not maybe, why they are looking, and you can use that ammo when you're in the final closing stages. But remember, these 3 questions are before you've even shown them your opportunity. But they're pre-closing questions. They're questions to give you ammo so that you can close on the back end. All right. So, you ask them, what do you do and how long you've been doing it? I've been an attorney for 10 years. How do you like being an attorney? How's that working out for you? You must really love being an attorney if you've been doing it for 10 years. And then they're going to tell you everything that's wrong and that they don't like about their job. Because if you don't ask that question about, you must really love what you're doing, most people defend what they do. So even if they hate their job, they still are getting to know you. So they're going to be like, oh yeah, being an attorney is great. It's awesome. It's this, it's that. Because they want to make a good first impression. Most people don't sit up there and be like, man, I hate my job, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, unless they're prompted. But the question that's going to prompt that to see how happy they are with their current circumstance is to ask them, wow, you must really love what you do if you've been doing it for that long. Even if it's 2 years. Wow, you must really love doing what you're doing if you've been doing it for 2 years. Because if people don't like what they do, typically they'll try and get out of it, right? All right, so that was question number 2. Question number 3. Here's another golden nugget, golden question for you. Remember, a pre-close. Do you feel things will change with what you're currently doing, or would you be open to something else that would help you reach your goals? Do you feel things will change with what you're currently doing, i.e. continuing to work at their job, or would you be open to something else that would help you reach your goals? Now, how many people, if they're halfway ambitious, we'll say halfway ambitious, how many people do you know that are, if they're halfway ambitious, wouldn't say, nah, I just told you I hate my job. I just told you the things I want to accomplish, but if I don't do anything, if I don't change anything, I wouldn't be open to anything. You realize over half the people you ask that question to are going to be like, yeah, I'm open. What do you got? What are you doing? Talk to me. If I keep doing what I'm doing now for the next 10 years, done it for 10 years, if I keep doing it for another 10 years, I'm not going to be where I want to be. So if you have something that can help cut that in half and I can accomplish the goals that I want, I'm all ears. What are we talking? Talk to me. Right? That's what you're going to get. So again, the 3-question pre-close. Now these are not the closing questions, but these are the pre-closing questions. Once you've built a little bit of rapport with somebody, they work like a charm. All right. Number 1, what do you do and how long have you been doing it? Right? It's pretty simple. You're asking them what they do, how long have they done it? They answer it. They're a technician, they're this, they're IT, they're this. They tell you for how long. You say, wow, that's pretty cool. How do you like what you're doing, or how's that working out for you? You must really like it since you've been doing it for 5 years. And this again is where they're going to give you all the ammo that you need to close them. They're going to tell you how their job sucks, how they, they're passed over for promotions. They don't have time. They're not making all the money they thought they would. Combination of both, right? They're going to tell you everything that they don't like about the job, rather than saying, oh, I love my job, right? And then the third question is, well, after they've complained, now you hit them with, well, do you feel things will change with what you're currently doing? Or would you be open to something else that would help you reach your goals? Right? Do you feel things will change with what you're currently doing? Or would you be open to something else that will help you reach your goals? Help you reach your goals. That's what they're hearing. Oh, yeah, something that will help. Yeah, I'm open. What do you got? Now you have the pre-closing that you need. You know their motivation level. You know that they probably don't like their job. You know why they don't like their job. You know what they're trying to accomplish, what some of their goals are. So now when you share your opportunity, you center it all around that person's wants, what they're lacking. Oh, I need more time. Well, this is how the business can bring you time back. Oh, I need more money. Well, this is how this business can help you make more money. Oh, I want to retire my husband or wife. This is how this business can help you achieve your goals. So your whole business presentation is centered around the ammo that they already gave you. So you're not guessing as you're going through your business presentation of, I wonder what their hot button is. I wonder, are they money motivated? Are they time motivated? What's their motivator? You don't have to you already took all the guesswork out. So now all you're doing is just sharing your opportunity in the light that they're looking for to help them solve their particular goals. When you do that, guys, I'm telling you, it will increase your sponsoring rate in your business. It will increase it a lot. Right? I'm not going to throw a percentage. I don't know what percentage it will increase it, but it will increase it because you're now directing your business opportunity to your prospect and how it's going to solve their problem rather than you just trying to sponsor somebody. So use these 3 pre-closing questions on your prospects when you're getting to know them, when you're building some rapport, when you're seeing if they're open-minded. Use these 3 questions and you will have much better sponsoring success rates in your business. So hope you guys got some great value from that. If you did, feel free to share this. And for those of you that are in network marketing, you have a home business and you want to learn more closing techniques, you want to learn how to prospect online, you want to learn how to prospect offline, you want to grow your business online, you want to learn the skills that you need to have a thriving home business, check out the link right here, www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/mastery. I put it above or below. You can click it, but definitely check out this site right here. It's going to teach you how to start attracting prospects to you that are already in your target market, people that want what you have, and it's going to provide and show you the tools that you need to make it happen. All right, so check that out right now. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on my phone number, which is right there below. But definitely go visit this website, www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/mastery. Okay? So if you got value, guys, feel free to comment below, ask any questions that you have. I will be back again for another live episode of Mind Yo Business on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have an awesome weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace out.